So we looked at the third understanding, the power of understanding the power of wrong associations. There are people I must send away this year for my life to improve. There are people whose presence doesn't improve my life in any way. Actually, their presence retards my spiritual growth and maturity. The more I associate with them, the less God works in me. There are certain things that if God sees me allow or permit in my life, He withdraws from His investments in me. It's like a nation. Foreign investors come to invest in that country, but they don't provide security for the investment, for their nation and whatever. So the foreign investors will know that if they begin to invest in that type of environment, that their investment, one day they wake up one morning and discover their investment is gone, completely destroyed, because there's lack of security. The government did not provide it. It's not the investor that will still provide security for himself. It's the country wherein he's invested. Are you getting what I'm talking about? So if the investor doesn't see that, he withdraws his investment from that country. That's also how it is. God Almighty brings investment into my life. I provide security for the investment. I have to protect it. If He seeds me, impregnates me with His seed, His dream, I need to protect it from things that are but dreams, divine seeds. I need to protect it. And that's the reason I need to work on my company, both animate and inanimate. There are some people, every time we meet them, the conversation ends in an argument, and we are drained both psychologically, mentally, emotionally, every wise. And some of us maintain that company out of sentiments. But this year, to be productive, I must jettison some people that are not productive as far as I'm concerned. Sometimes it may not necessarily be that anything is wrong with the person in particular. It may just be that the person has exhausted their stay, or they are no longer welcome in my life. They've finished their role, so they should leave. It's like building a house. In building a house, there is a time scaffolding is very essential. You can't do without it. Scaffolding, very essential. But after that season of its being useful, the next thing that will happen is that if it keeps staying there, it will obscure the beauty of the building. So you need to take it down. There are some people whose usefulness has expired in our lives, so we need to let them go. Sometimes some of these things we call heartbreaks are actually expiration dates.